It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, November 11th, 2020. It is Veterans Day 2020. Good morning and welcome to Down on the Corner. Look who I got over here, Sheila Wingard. Yay!
We're doing the virtual hug.
Hug. So good to see you.
You too.
We've had a blast already this morning.
I know, and I've missed you.
Yeah.
I've missed you.
What have you been doing these days?
You know this is Dale you're talking to, right?
Well, you remember the Dale and Sheila show.
Yes. Oh, days gone by.
I know. Just busy with life.
Yeah.
You know, busy trying to make a living.
Yeah.
With COVID, it's been challenging.
It's so convenient to have the virus during election year, isn't it?
Wasn't that?
Boy, we need to think up something like that sometime.
But you know, here's the thing. I was in Kansas City, and the feeling is the same. I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah.
So it's hard to believe.
What we hear in the press is not what we hear in the street. You know?
I know.
And happy Veterans Day to all the veterans.
You too. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
We're very thankful for them, aren't we?
Well, I tell you, that's going to be reflected in the morning prayer in just a minute. But we honor our vets. We thank our veterans. Mm-hmm. Where would we be without them? And so
it's a terrible thought. Terrible thought.
I tell you what.
And as I came from a military family, so I'm very thankful.
And today at 11 o'clock downtown at the Memorial Wall.
And if you've never been there, that is an amazing thing to see. Bob
Knight's Master of Ceremonies, of course, from KTLO, and they've got a good speaker coming up. So today at 11 o'clock down on the square. Yep. So join in the celebration and honor our veterans. Down on the Corner is brought to you by your hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62 East. You can call them at 425-3191. You got to tell me a Sears story. Surely you've shopped at Sears in the last how many years? Remember the Sears catalog?
Oh, gosh. I used to wait for that catalog to come and look through it. And
what'd you look at first?
When I was little, the toys, then the clothes. I'm a clothes and I'm a shoes person. Shoes. Yeah, but probably not the same things you looked at.
Tires, shock absorbers.
I mean, you could get everything in that catalog.
Yeah. Wash tubs,
I know.
But now your hometown Sears store.
And they've been in business for a long time.
They have. And what you've got now is the advantage of the hometown Sears store that can make their own decisions. And you've got KitchenAid and Whirlpool, LG, Samsung, Kenmore.
All your top of the lines, even on tools.
Yeah.
They now have DeWalt,
Craftsman.
Husqvarna lawn equipment.
That's something.
They carry variety, and he services everything.
He's got a repair center in there.
Really?
He does. Mm-hmm. Remember, you don't even see the little radio shops. Remember the RCA or Xena signs?
Yep.
Get your set repaired. You don't see that. He works on stuff.
That's amazing.
And he's actually made service calls northwest of Springfield. How's that for hometown service?
Proud of our little...
There you go.
Proud
your
of
hometown Sears store.
Exactly.
1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. The very best in home entertainment, home appliances, tools, lawn care equipment. The list goes on and on and on.
You name it, inside, outside the home. And when we say repair, they repair everything. They have got an appliance area that they repair all your appliances. They also got, they can repair all your lawnmowers, all your weed eaters, stuff like that. And they have maintenance agreements that you can buy. Mm-hmm. Well, they'll come out and maintain your equipment, make sure it's clean, running efficient, running good. It'll save you tremendously on electrical bills.
And you can't get that at the big box stores.
No.
You can't.
Hometown service, locally owned and operated. You know the advantage of local.
Exactly.
You bet.
Well, and it's kind of like, when he was going to Bob, you got to, he said, are you going to use us? I said, absolutely.
Well, yeah.
Hometown. Yeah, exactly.
You bet. Mm-hmm. So can't say enough good things about your hometown Sears. And of course, Bob's with Jim Brown Company,
right?
Locally owned and operated there too. So there you go. Yep. Once again, Sears is at 1029 Highway 62 East. They're up on the hill behind Wendy's, same parking lot as Orscheln's, out in front of Physical Therapy Connection. Your hometown Sears store, 425-3191. Sheila and I are enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. There you go.
Yes. What did I say when I walked in?
Where's the coffee?
Where's the coffee?
How is it today?
It's very good.
There you go. Brewed
Yeah,
Awakening.
and hey, we go back on this too.
We do?
Yeah.
And it's doing
We've
well.
had a lot of meetings, a lot of discussion.
Yeah. Great program, Families Against
Very
Distracted
great.
Driving.
Well, we serve on the board,
Yeah.
so.
Yep. We go back a long way.
Yeah, we were both young and didn't
Yeah,
have gray
one
hair.
time. And his hair was.
Do you remember that one day I woke up and got my hair done before I came here?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do. I got up at 3:30 to get my hair done.
And it was it was a locally owned business
There
that
you
did
go.
it for
There
me.
you go.
So
Patronize them hometown folks. Brewed Awakening coffee is the best coffee in town. That's what Sheila and I are enjoying this morning. You got Bomber Boulevard, 62 East Plaza, and of course the hospital main entrance. Follow the guidelines for COVID-19 going into the hospital. But you can enjoy Brewed Awakening coffee. What's the drink of the day?
Let's see. We're going to go with
What was that one? The Flying Monkey or something the other day?
Oh, that was the Funky Monkey.
Funky Monkey.
the funky.
That is
the
chocolate sauce and creme de banana.
Ooh, I bet
But
that was
I'm going to
good.
go with the Dirty Nutty Irishman.
Ooh.
Chocolate sauce,
Need that in
Irish
March.
cream, and hazelnut.
Wow.
There you go. The Dirty Nutty Irishman.
There you go.
Well, you know, you could put. You could probably.
Careful.
I know.
Be real careful where you go from here. I'm going to have to answer some of these questions, so
I can hear the playback. Beep, beep, beep.
I don't have a beep button.
I forget who my guests are, so I have to be very, very careful. I had a moment there.
Okay, down. Reel it back in.
Reel it back in.
Reel
Brewed
it
Awakening
back
coffee is the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking Muddy White. You can go down to Brewed Awakening and get your own beans, grind them,
I know, yeah.
you know. And Mike says, you know, hey, we're real coffee, but when he places an order, they roast the beans and ship them to him. So within 24 hours, you got
Yeah.
the freshest roasted coffee beans right here. Can't beat it. And I'll tell you what, Mike and his staff do a great job at all three locations. Brewed Awakening coffee, the best coffee in town. And of course, Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state to serve you. 29 Roller Funeral Homes and one in Memphis, Tennessee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But gifted people.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what they do and how they do it. When you see with all our respect on the screen, that's not just something we print on the graphics card to fill up the box. That means that they're caring, loving, understanding, how they do that day after day after day, but they do it very well and with all their respect. Roller Funeral Homes, to talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, anyone out there can help you, friend, family member, loved one, whatever it may be. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, on this day every year, we pause at 11 a.m. to honor our veterans, to thank those that served in the armed forces across the world to protect not only our way of life, but the very freedom and rights granted by our Constitution. We do live in sad times when Americans protest against America and stomp on or burn our flag. We expect that from Islam, but not from Americans that benefit and take advantage of the rights these veterans fought and died for. Lord, let us not forget the sacrifices made by our veterans. All gave some gave all. Bless our veterans and their families. My prayer today. Amen.
Man.
Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
Brace yourself. You have.
dun dun dun, the weather. Hey, that was beautiful.
I have this duck call that I
Come on,
quack.
give me a minute.
I hope you don't hurt your elbow.
Oh, my gosh.
I got this duck call. I'm afraid Dr. Fossey will walk in.
You're terrible.
Aren't I though? Morning, brother. Brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Have you seen the award? They have got the most prestigious award, not just in the state, but the National Corporation of Century 21.
Oh, Bob and Linda?
Yeah. Some people have never even seen this award. It's like this tall. It makes a movie Oscar look like Junior.
Aren't they good people?
Oh, my goodness.
I just love them.
Active at their church at St. Peter, active with the retired police, in a lot of charities. Bob and I will be on tonight with Lions Club, I think from 9 to 10, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
You know, and just helping people hand over fist.
They, they are. They bought that piece of property on the other side of my house and were going to be my neighbors. And I was heartbroken when they decided not to build there. But they're just great people.
They are.
They really are.
And then dedicated, I mean.
When
just-
I was running for Quorum Court, he would, if I was someplace, he would say, okay, you need to go talk to that. I mean, he was very helpful
Yes.
in getting me out there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Can't say enough good things. Now, Melinda's a professional stager, so when you
Yep.
get your home set with the Z team, she can set the house for that eye appeal. And they're selling homes so fast, they don't even put the sign in the yard. Bob has this little saying, he says, I've got homeless for sale signs.
Yeah.
They're selling that fast.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And they've been up, now the multiple listing service, of course, now Bob and Linda, they're licensed in Missouri too. So you can go from Marshall, Arkansas to Mountain View, Missouri, Zanoni, Gainesville, but the multiple listing service, they've been pushing almost an average of 7 million a week
Yeah.
through the multiple listing service. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. Take a peek at the White River. Ooh, I'd like to wake up. Well, you do wake up.
I do.
Down the road.
Well, no, not right now.
Not
I
right
don't.
now.
Not right now. I don't.
The
But
camera's
yeah.
in Marion County, Arkansas, looking into Cotter, Arkansas, and Baxter County. The 62-412 bridge on the left side of the screen. Beautiful little town of Cotter, Arkansas's beautiful White River. You can go to retiredarkansas.net, look at the live webcam all throughout the day. There's a little camera icon at the lower right-hand side of the screen. Take a still frame of the live stream, and you can send it to family or friends or enjoy it on your own computer or other devices. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. The website, retiredarkansas.net. Be sure to check out all the listings with the Z Team, Century 21 Lemac Real Estate, and all of the MLS listings. 34 degrees in Mountain Home. It's 32 in Harrison, but 44 in Batesville. 37 in Salem, 34 at Calico, 37 in Flippin, 41 at Marshall, 37 in West Plains. St. Louis checks in at 35, 48 at Poplar Bluff, 29 in Springfield. Ooh, Watford City was down to 8 degrees. I do Watford City, North Dakota to contrast it between north and south, 30.
Well, I was in Kansas City yesterday morning, and just the difference, I left there at 1 o'clock and drove home, and the difference between 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock when I got home,
Oh, yeah.
it was like,
Quite the difference.
I
yeah.
had to turn my air on because it was hot in the house. I said, Jim, I can't, I'm sorry, I got to sleep with cold. And of course it was different when I woke up this morning here, but yeah, that was the difference yesterday.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. Where are we at, Scooter? We're on the radar. Look at this. All the rain that it's all in the east. We've got a little bit of snow and ice up in Utah.
Put that in motion, would you?
Oh, yeah. Utah, Idaho, Montana, where it belongs. Other than that, shower activity from Florida all the way up into New York, up into Canada. Take a look at it. We do have some shower activity in Arkansas. Eastern Arkansas getting it right now around Jonesboro, Newport, maybe a little bit farther east, McCrory.
Not a whole lot though, huh?
No, not too bad. No, I-40 east. Other than that, the highways are clear. Interstate 30, 40, 49, 55, 555, 530 in Arkansas. Highway 62, 65, 63, 167, and 67, with the exception of these light showers on the eastern part of the state. You see Memphis, Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee, Dyersburg, Tennessee, Interstate 40, Interstate 155 in Missouri, Highway 67 and 61, along with Interstate 55, affected right now just a little. Other than that, I-44, I-70, 29, and 49. East St. Louis, Illinois, east on I-64. Not much there. 64 over around the Indiana line, getting a little bit of shower activity. Then I-57 down around Cairo is about it, and that's probably not even hitting the ground. A little bit of freeze watch and warning, northwest Arkansas, northeast Oklahoma. Other than that, no watches or warnings anywhere else in the state. We have a high today of 59, 62 on Thursday, 57 on Friday. 30% chance of showers on Saturday, and then clears off 68 on Sunday. Checking iDrive Arkansas, we have a little icon popped up here, and I do this to show folks how to navigate this in case you need it. Accident on Highway 63, 1.4 miles west of State Highway 54, and it's 4.5 miles south of Pine Bluff. Other than that, traffic in Memphis, Fort Smith, Texarkana, Little Rock moving quite well at the time. Missouri Department of Transportation work still continues on Highway 63B in Thayer. So be aware of that if you're around Mammoth Springs, Thayer, Missouri. Bull Shoals Lake sitting at 661.85, 2.85 feet above 659. Norfolk sitting at 555.66. And it's 3.66 feet above 552. Our good old buddy coronavirus. We've got the 6-county report: Baxter, Marion, Searcy, Stone, Izard, and Fulton. Total of 561 active with 2,485 recovered. That gives the our percentage in the 6-county area is 0.0053 when you consider the 6-county area is 104,900 people. In the 6-county area, we have 72 in the hospital, 36 in ICU with 6 on ventilators. Around the state, 112,736 confirmed, 109,235 that have recovered. We're sitting at a 97% recovery rate. Around the state, 809 in the hospital with 310 of those in ICU, 126 on ventilators. Oil prices today checking in at $42.42. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 263 points to close at 29,420.92. The weather and all the updates are brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net. And I want to thank you for your donations to Lions Club. We saw a few Wingard things.
Yes, I do that every year.
Very
I do.
nice.
And you know what? They actually use them. So, sometimes you feel like you're donating and, just donating for the cause. And, but they actually, it's the local, the local parents. I love seeing them come back through, the little coupons whenever they have their, So, yes.
Appreciate it. You need to stop by and say hi tonight.
I might.
Yeah, come on down. We'll be here. They have all kinds of food and stuff.
The way to my heart is through my belly. You already had my heart, though.
Thank you, dear. 7:17. Stick around. We'll be right back with Sheila. We got the majors from the Salvation Army. Quite an honor to have them here this morning, so be right back.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at RetireToArkansas.net.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north-central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you. Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home. You notice when he turns the cameras on, we behave ourselves?
I know. Is that because he threatens us?
Would you like the honor of introducing our guest today?
I would. I'm very proud. I've been on the Salvation Army Advisory Board for about 15 years, and I've seen a lot of majors and captains come and go, and I'll have to say, these are probably some of my favorite. I shouldn't have told that in front of them.
They participated in Lions Club.
I know. They've come in, they've jumped in head first.
That's good.
They've accomplished a lot of things already. We had which I missed you Friday. We had the kettle cook-off, and we didn't get our yearly picture.
We'll do it now.
That's what we have to do. We have to do it and post it on, because...
Yeah, we have to.
So we got the final count, and we were up quite a bit from last year, which surprised me because of all the rules and regulations that they have to follow.
Did Tim Tibbs walk away with it again?
No, it was completely different.
Really?
I think Letty's got second because she came up to me and gave me a hug like I was one of the judges, but I wasn't. I mean,
Bookworm.
The
bookworm was first.
Okay, so the bookworm got first. And, they've participated almost every year. The sheriff's department was still there. I think at some point we need to award them because they make an effort. They come out, they do the big pot of beans and cornbread, and I actually made cornbread because we had a table for the advisory board, and I made a lot of cornbread, a lot. And so, and I don't know how much of it got eaten. It doesn't matter. I mean, but we had a good time. It was really a good time.
Good.
Like it always is. It was just, it had a different look. I'm hoping that look goes away next year.
Yeah.
And but it had a different look this year. But people were coming in, getting boxes to go, and I think they're going to kind of talk about that. They're going to talk about Thanksgiving, and they're going to talk about Christmas, and we have to ring the bell this year.
Okay.
You and I.
All right, we got to do it.
But
we've been talking about that for 5 years.
I know. We do it. We kind of do it in our head.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes it's too cold to go out there. I'm sorry.
That doesn't count. You can't count that.
One year.
I'm putting my foot down right there. You're not counting and giving yourself credit because in my head I was ringing that bell. No.
They give me no slack. But one year I rang it with Mike Heslop and Mark Capshandy, and we were at Walgreens. And I'm telling you, it was snowing. And I said, okay. I said, you guys stand out here, and I'll catch people inside.
There you go.
But anyway, so yeah, it is a privilege.
I've got to tell the majors my great Salvation Army story.
Oh, I've heard this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is a good one. I'm a record collector. And so, and I've learned to read the catalog numbers from RCA and Columbia Records especially. So I went out there on a whim. It was like 2:30, 2:45 one afternoon. I'm driving through town, going past Taco Bell. I'm going to Salvation Army. So I go over there and I find an RCA album that's one of the first 33 1/3 RPMs for 50 cents. Okay, I'll take it. Standing in line to check out, and I glanced down at the glass cabinet. There's a nice picture of Tom Petty. I thought, ooh, that's a good picture. Oh, it says film. I thought, that's the album. And it was only $50.
Wow.
Can I have that, please? It's $800 on eBay.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
There you go.
Yeah, but he's got quite the setup too. So with your records and your record collection.
Yeah.
And so, but anyway, so yeah, I'm very pleased with what they've done.
Oh, yeah.
You know, since they've been here, they've just, like I said, they've just jumped in and I
That's good, just to become part of the community.
well,
Yeah,
and
it
when
just-
I met them the first time, that's what that's what I talked to them about. I said, you know, we need people who are involved. And I said, you can't be shy. You have to just jump in head first.
There you
And
go.
That's exactly what they've done.
Kinda like we do.
Kind of like we do,
Shy
you
a
know.
little bit.
Yeah. You and I have never been accused of being shy, so.
We want to welcome you to our area.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're
John
glad
and
to be
Michelle
here.
Robbins.
Yeah.
Majors Don and Michelle Robbins.
Very
so.
good. Yeah. So how long have you been with Salvation Army?
25 years.
Silver
time.
anniversary. Great.
Yeah, I've gotten to see a lot of different places in the world, but we are blessed and excited to be in Mountain Home. It's a good area.
There's so many opportunities through Salvation Army for young people too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, there is. We have a Wednesday night youth program.
Is that right?
We pick up the kids from school, bring them in, and we teach them what are your rules.
Well, we basically just have a core value system, but our mantra is good choices make for good consequences. And so we pick up the kids and we have kids club, we do dancing, we have fun, they learn life skills. We're teaching right now first aid, safety first. The fire department's coming in tonight and bringing their truck, and just have fun with the kids and teach them a little bit and encourage them and help them.
So in the last 25 years, when you're like, let's continue talking about the children, how the family unit has changed in 25 years.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not so much
Oh, yeah.
mom and dad and the children, and mom and dad and the children sitting down around the table for the evening meal anymore. What changes have you seen?
Well, first of all, the dynamic of the family is very different. It looks different from grandparents raising grandchildren to blended families. Just the whole dynamic has changed. But what we're seeing is that we have to come alongside and encourage, because when you do have older grandparents raising children, they're tired. And they need some encouragement with that, and some help and some guidance, and just the respect and the way the culture has changed. We're seeing a lot of things different from what we did even 10 years ago.
Oh my goodness. Wow. You know, and Sheila's drinking from the Fad coffee mug this morning. We have this issue now of distracted driving where it injures a lot of children, you know.
Yep.
And Sheila, I think, there's a law that says you can't use a cell phone at all in a school line.
Oh, that is correct. That is correct.
You know, just think of the dangers of just being on the phone. So just the cell phone in itself, and this is, I mean, 15, 20 years right here has changed the world.
It's a major distraction,
Major
and kids are so consumed. Well, not just kids, adults too. We're consumed with electronics and stuff, and just to see that and try to engage children to have conversation, face-to-face conversations, it's kind of difficult sometimes.
It is.
So what other challenges you have set before you for Salvation Army Mountain Home?
Just getting out there and people not realizing that there's many facets of the Salvation Army. They think either kettles, Christmas, or our thrift store. And there's multi-facets to the Salvation Army. We do meet human needs and through our social services, but we have church services, we have music opportunities, we have our kids club programming. So there's a lot more than just one or two things.
You know, they also, when school starts, they do a shoes, socks, and skivvies.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. And in the past, we've always had like a fundraiser for that. We didn't this year. Because of the circumstances, but I think they were still, you know, the area schools, they offer children shoes, socks, and underwear, you know, to help them go back to school. You know, whenever I get tired of clothes, or, you know, and you know, I'd recently moved and donated a bunch of stuff, and what people don't realize is, I've heard them say, "Oh, you know, I don't want to donate it because it's got holes in it or something." But one of the programs that we have through the Salvation Army is you take your old blankets, your old rags, you know, even if they've got holes, because we sell them.
Yeah.
We sell them, and we get pricing in bulk. So I tell people, I don't care if it's your old underwear, donate it, because we can still get money for that to help our community.
Wow. Wow. And that thrift store, wow.
It's
Yes.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
It is truly amazing. And the guy that runs it, Kenny, is amazing too. And
He
his
is
staff.
top-notch.
I mean, he hates it if he doesn't meet a record, or, you know, I mean, he wants to outdo himself each month. What other employees really want to do that? I mean, you know,
Wow.
I mean, you know, just to keep, and they, regardless of what people think, their employees do not get first shot at stuff that comes through the thrift shop. They have to, is it 2 weeks? It has to be on the floor 2 weeks.
I know about the Tom Petty, right? You got that? Yep.
Yeah. So, you know, if people are hesitant to donate, rest assured, it is on the shelf for 2 weeks before an employee. And I mean, I think that's kind of extreme. I think a week, you know, and the employee should have a shot at it if they're willing to.
On the shelf, but what if it's on the shelf behind where nobody can see and you can't hide it? It's still on the shelf.
I mean, I've done that.
Last time I was in there, I got another copy of Bob Dylan's Highway 61 Revisited.
Well, and that Tom Petty one is probably worth a lot more now.
Ooh, yeah. Ironically, I had not had that album 2 days when Tim at Flashbacks called and says, "I got something for you." I said, "What?" He said, "Come on here and find out." Get out there, he had Damn the Torpedoes by Tom Petty. Whew. Yes.
You were like cha-ching twice.
Ooh, you bet. Come on, 7:33, time for a break. Be right back.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because they don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
When you think about hospice,
$7:35, and we're talking with Sheila Wingard, and of course the majors from Salvation Army. Y'all have opportunities for life-changing experiences through Salvation Army. Do you still have the kids' camps? At one time they were having children's camps, I think in Oklahoma.
Yes, we do have a residential camp that's in Wellings, Oklahoma. We still have it. Because of the COVID, we weren't able to hold camps this last year, but we're hoping that that'll change during the summer, which, you know, is life-changing for a kid to go to.
It is.
I love going out there, and I love teaching the kids, you know, the different things that we do.
You know, and the things I'm seeing on social media, trying to think the best way to say this. You know, by the time you're 12 years old, you got an iPhone. So basically, your needs are right here. Your encyclopedias, your books, your calculator, whatever you need. Are we losing life skills? I mean, to pick up a piece of paper and multiply 12 times 12 and figure it out.
Yep.
Or
Oh,
to
absolutely.
hammer a nail in a board and build a birdhouse. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, I find that even with myself.
Really?
You know, it's hard for me to even think of a number because it's so easy to go to the phone and pull up a number. You know, so yeah, I feel that, you know, the phone's a good thing, but yet it can hinder us in ways in continuing to develop.
So how can we teach the children? Sheila, how can we teach the children, I guess, the old ways of doing things in conjunction? You know, during the break we're talking about the restoration of my old radios and record players. That's becoming a lost art, because here's what I did. Literally, this is what I had to do. When my mom was so ill 2 and 3 years ago, I couldn't go very far without having to be there. So I took it upon myself. I picked up a schematic, a wiring diagram, and studied it. And then I find, now I get, you know, it took me 2 weeks. I mean, it's about the size of that piece of paper.
Yeah.
Studied it and studied it. So finally the bell went to ringing, so to speak, you know. And so if you can teach this old dog a new trick, how can we teach the younger kids about see what I'm trying to say here?
Right. I think that's one of the beauties. We have a character building program, which I grew up learning, and you learn badges. They teach you badges, very similar to what you would see in Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts.
Sure.
Like we're doing first aid, safety first. And so last week, my husband had his dummies out, not me, it had the dummies out and was teaching the children the basics of CPR, and doing it to staying alive, and the compressions to the beat of that song is what you use. We did the cooking badge, and so the kids made their aprons, and we're teaching them how to measure things out, you know, with a measuring cup. And so those things are life life skills that they need. One of their badges is to learn about laundry and how to separate laundry. And, you know, it's surprising.
Could I send my husband to that?
Absolutely, absolutely. You would be surprised at seniors that are graduating high school that don't know how to do laundry, have never set a table, that don't know how to do basic skills that we grew up learning, you know, that our parents taught us.
I tell you what, the best thing I've ever heard about laundry, you've probably heard about this. Husband hollers from the laundry room, "Hon, how do you do this laundry? What are you washing?" "Well, I got this red blanket, it says Alabama." She says, "Hot water and 4 cups of bleach."
That's great.
That's good.
But it's good to hear that they're learning life skills, you know. And I come back to a TV commercial where there's two kids out with a flat tire, and of course they're painting the kids to be dumb. Is this a lug wrench? You know, I was 7 years old when I started changing oil on a V8 engine.
Yeah.
I was 10 years old when my dad taught me how to do drum brakes.
Wow.
On a car. No, I didn't have the strength to pull the springs, but he showed me how to put them in there, you know. So, and even changing, you still change your own motor oil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
I learned at a young age that when you throw that red sweatshirt in with the whites, you never have to do laundry again. I mean, it is great. There's life lessons here.
When Dad's underwear comes out pink, you don't do it anymore, right?
I don't do laundry anymore. See?
Oh my gosh.
But it's good.
So true.
You know, to see the life skills.
Well, and you know, I have to brag on both my children. You know, they both have children of their own. And I'll have to say, like, I was coming home last night, my daughter-in-law called me, and I said, what are y'all doing? She said, well, Carson's doing dishes. And, you know, my daughter in Little Rock makes Drew vacuum. I mean, you know, they have, so they're, good. At least they're teaching them. I think so many parents right now, and of course this is a whole nother subject, but, you know, just do it for them. And I'm guilty of that with Jim, and so that's why I was serious when I was saying, "Can I send him?" But or to learn how to change the toilet paper roll. So. Oh. Oh. I knew that would spark.
That's a whole nother show right there.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all know the toilet paper thing?
No.
Okay.
Please share.
We'll give you a few weeks.
Let me just say, when I was in Kansas City, a friend, another photographer from Montana, was there, and he said, have you taught Jim how to change the toilet paper roll? That's how viral that went.
All the way to
my goodness.
And beyond. But anyway, so another program that we're doing, and it has a different look this year, is our Thanksgiving dinner. And I kind of want them to kind of explain to you how we're doing it. We met, we decided to keep it simple, and so I'm gonna turn that back over to you as far as the menu, when we're doing it, how we're going to do it.
Well, this year it's going to look different. Yeah. You know, in the past, people have been able to come in, get served, sit down, eat, but because of all the regulations and things, we're doing a drive-through. So people will be able to drive through and say, I need 6 meals from a family, and they'll be prepared, boxed, and ready to eat. Thing is, this year, we're going to do it on the Wednesday of Thanksgiving week. The reason for that is there's other churches in the area on Thanksgiving Day that's doing a meal, and we thought if we moved ours to Wednesday, that would give a hot meal for Wednesday, and they can take part of a meal on Thursday from somebody else. The menu is pretty much, this year we're just going with turkey. We won't have a choice of meat because of the way we're doing it. We'll be having potatoes, let's see, what else?
Gravy, vegetables, we're doing the little individual pies. So it'll be a little more friendly as far as packing, but still a very good meal. And that would give your family the option to take that and take it home and enjoy it around the table as a family. It will be Wednesday from 3 to 6, the 25th. So just drive, it'll be off of Presbyterian, so you just drive through, tell us how many, and we'll bring them out to your car, and you can go on your way and enjoy that with your family.
Yeah, it does have a, you know, and it kind of makes me sad that it has a different look, because it, you know, the community, which, you know, our community is great. And, you know, the times that I've gone down there on Thanksgiving Day, we were never short of volunteers, ever. And, you know, you have these families that come together, they want their children to see what it's like to actually, you know, volunteer at a special time. And it always made me feel good that there were so many families in our community that went to help, you know, serve. I mean, in the past, they filled out a menu. We waited on them. We went and got their food. We waited on them. We tried to make, you know, everybody feel special at Thanksgiving. And I do hate that it's a different, I dislike that it's a different look this year, but we're still serving the community. Hopefully next year everything will go back to normal, and we'll be able to do it the way we all know and love.
Sure, yeah. Wow. The drive-through for Thanksgiving. Thank you, COVID.
Right.
Crazy.
Well, we're gonna miss the personal contact too. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
We were looking forward to visiting with the people in the community on Thanksgiving Day, and it just can't happen this year.
Right.
Sad. We ready for another break?
Sure.
Okay, we'll take the final break. Be right back.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
7:47, and we need some help getting some turkeys to the Salvation Army, don't we?
Yes, we do.
How can we help?
So we have 12 that have been donated. We need approximately 30 to feed about 700 people.
Okay.
And trust me, we will feed 700 people. So if you want to donate a turkey, I guess contact you all. I mean, anybody can contact me or you, and you can get the information to us. A lot of people know us, but what would you like them to do?
They can just drop one off at the Salvation Army. That would be fine. We have friends and partners that help us. Holy Smokes, real good friends of the Army. Matt, he's going to smoke them for us and stuff. So we're very grateful for that.
Job.
Oh. Yeah, when the wind blows the right direction, you can smell it at our building. Oh my goodness, good stuff. So yeah, just we would be glad to take those.
And Walmart's helping us with the small pies this year.
Good.
Little individual pies for the dinner.
I have to tell a funny story. I think I told you. One year, there was a new employee at the Salvation Army. This was many years ago, and she was told, order enough pies for 400 people. She ordered 400 pies. They were begging people to take those pies home at the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, one thing, we have just really been impressed and blessed by the outpouring of this community. Everybody just willing to step up and help out.
Wait till a normal year and watch.
Oh, well, I'm telling you, if this is any indication of, on a small scale, it's amazing.
You know, a story pops in my head. Years ago, we're doing a fundraiser for one of the local Little League baseball teams. We had the two coaches on. This is when we're doing radio downtown. While we're on the air, a man walked in the studio, put down two $100 bills, and turned and walked away. And these two coaches are like,
great.
We're trying to raise $600 that day. We got third of it right there.
That's amazing.
I always feel
area.
blessed to be in this community. It's, you know, it takes a village, and we have a village. I mean, the whole community is just, it's just amazing at what they do.
Well, you know, we've only been here a short time.
How long
We've
you been here now?
Since late June.
Ooh.
So we have just absolutely fallen in love with
Where's home?
this community.
Where's home?
South Carolina.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been.
You couldn't tell, could you, South Carolina?
The Army has moved us to different locations, and we've gotten to see, be a part of various communities, but we are definitely loving it here. This is just, we've been very welcomed, and the atmosphere and the camaraderie, and just, you can tell it's, everybody takes care of one another, and we, our community just looks out for one another, and it's great.
You know, Scooter is involved with the wrestling program, and he helps young people. That's a big character builder. I don't know if you met Bob Ruckenwald's here earlier. He's been involved, and him and Scooter work together in the football programs for young kids. So, you know, between what you've met here so far at the TV station, they're working with young people too.
Right.
And then, well, tell the story about your son. When I first met Scooter, his son was 10, 11 years old, and he's just kind of like this guy holding on to his daddy's leg, looking around like this. Now, 4 or 5-time All-American.
He's a 5-time All-American.
5-time All-American. He could flip me halfway across this room.
Goodness.
I mean, he walks up, sir. You know. But this is the example of being involved.
Absolutely. You know. It takes everybody working together to improve. And, you know, we want our next generation to be better than what we were. And so it takes us all together to do that.
And I've used this terminology, are we reaping the benefits of the Woodstock generation? Look back at 1969 in Woodstock, free drugs, free sex, anything goes. Look where we're at now. Are we having to kind of steer kids away from this?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I think, you know, every generation has their vices, and this generation seems to be technology and the gratification of right now. And you know, even teenagers, you know, you can't even wait for the microwave to ding because we're so used to getting what we want right now.
Boy, that's
and we're seeing that. And yeah, I think we're headed for some rough times, you know, just how everything seems to be going.
You know, when I was a kid, I had a camera that you put the film in, and it had 12 pictures. Click, click, click. Once it's done, you put it in a little envelope and you mailed it off, and you waited 7 days. And maybe 7 of the 12 pictures turned out.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, you know, even in my business, retakes used to be, you know, we would go to a school and have, you know, when it was filmed, because you didn't know if their eyes were shut, you didn't know if they had glasses glare. Now we go to do retakes, and there might be 1 or 2. Because it's so advanced. Yeah, I mean, they can see it. I have cameras that misfire if there's a glass glare. You know, I mean, I know, it's amazing. But we're not here to talk about my business. I do want to cover Christmas before, and the Christmas program, because that's when you will really see how the community will come out. And, I mean, I've seen that where we meet, I've seen that completely full of Christmas.
Well, Christmas is a very important part for us. Myself, I was one of those kids. My family was helped by the Salvation Army. My mother had cancer, and there were 7 of us, and the Salvation Army provided Christmas for our family 1 year. And it was very different than what it is now. But yeah, this is our busy time. We have children in our community, families with food insecurities, and this is a way that we can step up and help them. You can find angels at our local businesses. We have 2 at our Harps. Our Walmart here in Mountain Home, and our Walmart in Flippin. And you can take an angel, and there's clothes sizes and 3 toy ideas, and we're asking, you know, be as generous as you can.
Sure.
And those are just guidelines. They're not, they're suggestions, they're not mandates. So do what you can if you would like to adopt an angel. Our family, we have girls, and so our girls would choose a little girl their age, and we would shop for them. Well, now that they're older and they're thinking, they're in that age where, you know, dating and looking at getting married one day and stuff, they've switched to little boys. They want to shop for a little boy because that's all new to them. So do that. You can do that. We also ask that if you can, the stockings for teenagers, children that have siblings that are older, we do a stocking for them. So that's another way to help.
Also, we're doing something new this year that's contactless. And that is, you can go to register for good at walmart.com, and you look for the section in there. It's a Angel Tree of Mountain Home, and you can actually shop for an angel there and have it shipped directly to us.
So repeat that if you don't mind,
so
John, so that, because it
Yeah,
was kind of
it's under, when you go to walmart.com, you're going to look for Registry for Good, and you're going to click on that tag, and then what will happen is it'll open up all of the Registry for Good clients in the area, and you just look for the Angel Tree of Mountain Home. And when you open that up, it's going to be geared towards toys and clothes and stuff for the kids on the Angel Tree, for all different ages. So you can shop that way and have it sent to us directly.
Awesome.
So you don't even have to go to Walmart to pick it up. You don't have to touch anything. It'll come directly to us.
Good deal.
Wow.
And, you know, maybe you can put that on your Facebook page, and then people can go to, it's Salvation of Mountain Home.
Yeah. Right.
For your Facebook page.
And also you can go to Register to Ring if you want to get out there and ring. There you go. There's your opportunity.
And that's for both.
I got that look.
You know, individuals who want to volunteer to ring and groups. If you go there, you can set up.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. She's already registered in her head.
Well, you know, the season started Monday. We had our kickoff on Friday.
You name the date,
and
Sheila, I'm ready.
the kettles went out Monday, and they're still going through.
Scooter,
they're
you
going strong.
In my head, yeah.
It's a lot warmer there, isn't it?
It's a lot warmer in my head, but I don't know. That depends on if I have something warm to. You know, one year I had a little Yorkie and I dressed her up, and then one year I this was funny because I said I was going to be ringing the bell at Walmart, and that if anybody came out and donated, Jim would do a jig. And I had him. I had him come out just to see Jim do that. So.
Oh boy!
Oh, that's great.
He didn't do it with me anymore. He was like done.
We've got about 2 minutes. Final thoughts, everybody. We want to welcome you to our community. It's good to have you all here.
We're glad
to working with you.
And again, if you want to donate, go to the Facebook page. Call me. You know, get a hold of Dale.
What about end of year donations? Somebody just wants to donate money.
Absolutely. They can just stop by. They can send a check. They can stop by and meet us, or put it in a kettle. You know, everything. Just remember, 82 cents of every dollar that is put in our kettles stays right here in Mountain Home. In our 5 county service
and
area.
they can also go to the salvationarmy.org to donate through too.
Absolutely.
Very good. Well, it's good to have you all here.
Thank you.
It is.
Looking
It's
forward to
been
working with
great.
you.
It's
Yeah.
been great. It's made my job a whole lot easier. And I don't have one. So. Well, I do. But.
Oh, well, yeah. But
It was good to be here.
It's good to see y'all.
I know.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
We have to do this more often.
We do. Yeah.
Life got busy, didn't it?
Boy, I heard that. Wow. You got any thoughts over there? Or are they all in your head?
He's got a lot, but he's not going to share them.
They're all in my head. You didn't give me enough time. That's an hour show getting in up there.
Lions Club auction tonight at 6. Join us on XL7 TV, KTLO 97.9. And we got some great bargains for everybody, thanks to Wingard Photography for their donation, and Salvation Army. The Majors were here helping out last night. And another community effort here, helping the Lions Club for the community. And about 10 seconds, final thought.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yep, and you know, donate. Like again, they need turkey, so you know, I have no doubt they'll need it. Yep.
Got to run. See you tomorrow.